Hello guys, welcome to another anime creation. This time we have the PGM Ultima ratio Hécate 2 from Sword Art Online. So without further ado, let's check out this awesome creation. Yay for another anime creation. This time it's from Sword Art Online, which is a rather popular anime about people who are basically trapped in a video game. Or at least that's what Season 1 was about. In Season 2, we have Kirito, who is basically the protagonist, investigate this new game, where there's a player killer who is killing people, and the people who are getting killed in-game are dying in real life. But, enough about the anime, let's talk about this gun. The PGM Ultima Ratio 2 is used by Sinon in the first half of the second season. Now, if you think that's a wacky name, if you do some research, it really isn't. It's named after the combination of the PGM Hécate 2 and the PGM Ultima Ratio. Both are French sniper rifles. So, on to the LEGO creation. This gun measures approximately 120 centimeters, or 4 feet. It has a decent amount of working features, although not as many as the real one has, unfortunately. So, let's just get started. We have, of course, the removable magazine, again with a working magazine release. It's basically the AK style lever mag release, so there's really not much to explain. You guys are probably tired of this, but the working trigger, the folding bipod, which is, it folds like it does in the anime, instead of collapsing and folding forward, it actually folds back, and the two little legs go around the mag well. We have the carrying handle, which is definitely not sturdy enough to hold the gun up. The scope, which I'm happy about, honestly, with the little covers that fold down. And the barrel, muzzle, all are pretty nice. Except that this part gives me cancer, because it's just... I'll talk about it later. The buttstock, nothing too special. None of these adjust, which is really unfortunate, honestly. But I honestly do not have enough brown pieces for it. I barely made it making this brown stock. Now, the thing I was talking about with this barrel is that it's so unbelievably unsturdy. The reason being, it goes from 6 studs to 5 studs to 4 studs to 2 studs. And that's just so I could get the little, the width correctly, because if you look at some of the pictures of the model, the depth changes here, which is really unfortunate, because this just made this extremely unsturdy. Although it looks nice, it's broken on me so many times trying to record this segment. It's a pain. I've been sitting here for like an hour trying to record just this one video, and it's all because of this freaking part. Anyways, on to the other side of the gun, we have the bolt, which is made with a bunch of 2x2 cylindrical bricks, which honestly looks better than, using your normal bolts, kind of like the way this barrel was designed, because it's cylindrical, which looks a lot better, although the flaw is that it's most likely going to be a lot unsturdier. Here I have taken off the sniper scope, so it's easier to show you guys. Of course, you got the lens covers on both sides, the knobs that you would adjust, and you could, of course, see through it like usual, although I built this scope basically near the end of the entire building process, which meant I had a lot less pieces compared to when I started, obviously, so it turned out way better than I would have imagined, especially for, the amount of pieces I was at. Another thing I'm really proud of is the magazine. Now, instead of using the traditional 2-stud wide, well, I did do that, but I added little bracket pieces on the side here so that I can make the magazine a lot wider, which is more proportionally correct than the usual, And I'm happy with this. It looks really nice. I used a lot of smooth tiles to smooth it out, some jumper plates and vent pieces to give it more texture, but overall it just looks a lot nicer than something that would be 2 studs wide. And it looks a lot better from the top too, because you actually have sides holding the bullet. Here's the bullet, nothing too fancy. And in the back here, we have the little gap for the magazine release. Before I end off this video, I'd just like to mention 2 things. First one is that this is actually being entered into a contest. I didn't build this specifically for the contest. It was more of a kind of coincidence that there was a contest revolving around the whole anime cartoon subject, and I was planning on building this, but coincidence, it doesn't matter. I'm happy that it turned out this way. I will leave the contest video rule thing in the description, so maybe you guys can join and, you know, compete in the contest too. And the second thing is school starts tomorrow. And I'm sure y'all know what that means, basically less time and less videos. I've been trying to post at least weekly over the summer because I have the time, but now that school started, it's going to be a lot harder for me. So I hope you guys understand. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. And, well, I will see you guys next time. Waking It video will come in like 3 or 4 days. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.